Hey, today is Monday, 3:30, 3:40 a.m. And I just I just became conscious of something. I just became conscious. I just became conscious of the fact that I was trading without a firm grasp of of where the entry point should be. Okay, that's so so what I um when I'm in a trade. But if it's a parabolic move, even if it's a parabolic move, even if something is a parabolic move, I need to make sure, even if something is moving in a parabolic mode, even if something is moving in a parabolic mode, I have to be I have to I have to be aware of where the support and resistances are, right? Support and resistance is so critical in day trading. Support and resistance gives a map of where resistance will occur. Essentially, that's what it is. It's if it's resistance, it's going to be resistance. But if it's support, if it's resistance, it's going to be resisting. If it's support, it's going to be supporting. And so that's where a significant amount of stickiness occurs. I'll call it stickiness, traction. It is an area where there is uh, some form of background thing that impacts it. So if the chart moves like this, okay, if the chart moves like this, then there's something in the background that it's like so. So I suppose this is like what do you call it? So this is like gravitational force. It's like a gravitational force. There's a planet that's out there, but it has a fourth dimension to this planet, which is it has a gravitational pull. So if there's something here and something here, then there's a gravitational attraction to cause it to attract. And so if I were to imagine that there is a planet and the candle moves in this direction, either it's going to be attracted to it or it's going to be repelled. Okay, that's what it is. So if it's support, it's going to hit it and it's going to bounce off. But if it's resistance, it's going to hit it and it's going to bounce off. Right? That's how trading is. That's what it is. Right? So even if I'm looking at it from a fundamental perspective, even if I'm looking at it in a fundamental perspective, let's say a company comes out with an earnings, okay? Let's say a company comes out with earnings, and that earnings has a specific area of support or resistance. And so at a certain point when the news hits, it's going to create, let's say it's bad news. Let's say it's good news. That means that it's going to attempt to go down, but it will not go down because fundamentally speaking, there are people who are buying because of the fundamental things. So there's a resistance that's there, and it's going to be attracted to a certain level that 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 the buyers are willing to buy, and it'll go there. As soon as it gets there, though, it's gonna bounce. That's called resistance right there. And so that's how support and resistance works on a fundamental level and on a technical level. That's how it works. That's why you have. That's why when these sudden edges does this. There's there's your resistance right there. It does not want to go beyond it, but it will keep climbing as the time progresses. Okay, and it's the same thing with going down as well. So this is something that I was not even so when people come out with confluences that support a trajectory of a stock, they're compiling uh, catalysts to create support and resistance. Who knew? What is this? It's like 3:40, 3:50, 3:47 a.m. here, and I finally that's what I've been missing. And I've been trading all day, uh, from 5 o'clock to 12 o'clock, which is what, 7 hours plus 4 hours now. That's about 11 hours of trading. 11 hours of trading, blowing like three challenges, 5K challenges, and then blowing the phase two of the funding pips. And when I was trading the funding pips, I was not aware that I needed to be aware of the support resistance areas, because that's the most important thing. Think about it. If the stock goes, if the stock just bankrupts, it's going to go to zero. That's where the support is. That's where the support is. And where is the resistance? It's at the current price. Okay, at its current price. That's what it is. That's how it is. Fundamentally speaking, it has to abide by the rule of support and resistance. The rule. This is the rule. This is the market rule. The hard part is trying to figure out where that is.